Here from NTV. Wow. Not Network Studios. You're probably wondering why I've changed the channel name. Yeah, there's some updates that I need to give you guys. About the channel. So there's been some updates to the channel. As you guys obviously know, within the name change. I've gone back to NTV because we do NTV styled videos, and Network Studios didn't really suit the thing, if that makes sense. Like Network Studios, like Network TV was kind of like where we were. Ben's back. But yeah, so pretty much what's gone down in Chinatown is there's another guy on YouTube called NTV, and pretty much he copies me. In a way, he kind of copies me. He kind of does similar stuff to what I do, but a little bit different. But you can still kind of tell in a way that it's kind of copying what I do. Now, I'm going to come out here and say this completely straight away. I don't think he's copying me on purpose. So, what I'm saying is I don't think that he's copying me. I don't think he knows or knew about what I did, like when he started doing what he did. What I'm alternatively saying is I think he had the idea to do what he does, but I don't think he knew that I was doing a similar thing when he thought of the idea. So technically he's kind of copying me, but I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I don't think he realises that someone else is actually doing a similar thing. And it is actually quite cool what he does. He's got quite good editing skills. And the reason why I'm also not really ripping into him is because he is a little kid. And to be honest, like, at the end of the day, like, even if he did get the idea from me, which is kind of, you know, which kind of would technically be copying in a way, I'm glad that he saw my idea and he liked my idea and he wanted to do something similar with my idea. The only thing what really kind of bothers me in a way is the name. The name isn't exactly what you would specifically say is like, I don't really know how to put this, but the name is kind of like the bit what bothers me. Like, if he did something else and called it, if he did like ATV or BTV or MTV or PTV and stuff like that wouldn't bother me as such like that. But NTV, because it's kind of like the same name as what I do, that's the kind of annoying thing. But he has quite a few different channels for his NTV. He's got NTV, he's got NTV Comedy, he's got MTV Comedy Max and stuff like that. So it kind of made me think, well, we should do more with NTV. And I want to do more with NTV, as I have obviously said, and, you know, I have obviously stated to you guys that I do want to do more with NTV. You know, NTV is, you know, has been a big part of my life for 2 years, and we've done some amazing things, but recently we have been letting NTV die a bit. And I kind of want to work on little shows, but do like a few different little shows. For example, we've got the How Far Will He Cycle coming soon. I'm starting some other new shows, which is going to be good, and stuff like that. And, you know, it's going to be quite interesting to get some stuff out there, to get some stuff going. And I think we could really, in a way, make a go of NTV. So what we've actually done is we've actually opened up 2 more YouTube channels. Now, Ben is the owner of one of the channels, and another friend of mine, Harrison, is the owner of the other channel. But we all get the passwords to each channel. So what I mean specifically by that is I've got the password to the other two channels, Ben's got the password to the two channels, and Harrison's got the password to the two channels. So what that specifically means is say like that channel is due a video, and say like say for example like that the person who like owns it, so say like for example like Ben can't get online, and you know, to be honest, like you know, we're due to put up an NTV Sport video. It just means that another person can sign in and we can still record a video, if that makes sense. Now, the other two channels aren't going to get uploads as frequently as mine, but we are going to do a few shows on them, if that makes sense. So we are going to do a few shows on them. So for example, for the NTV Sport, I've got a few ideas that we can do. One of them is going to be horse racing, like the Grand Nationals, because we can build a horse racing track in Minecraft, and that, you know, I think that'll work out quite nice, and I think that would be quite cool to do something like that. Another one is a UFC / like cage fighting event, so we could kind of do like the Friday night cage fight type thing, and that'll kind of like have different like Minecraft skins and different fighters. We can have a commentator and stuff like that, and that'll be quite good. And we can do a couple of other things like on GTA and stuff. We can do like some racing and stuff, some like motorsport, which will be quite good. And then on the NTV2, we're going to do some like possibly like some documentaries and stuff like that, which are going to be quite good. We're going to do some films, some short films and stuff like that. And then NTV1, which is the channel what I'm streaming on right now, is going to have like the news at 10, the Lost on an Island. You know, NTV1's kind of the home of drama, and it's also like the home of like a few like quiz shows and, you know, your general news at 10. And I think it's going to work out quite well. And obviously if this grows in the future, like say if we get more people wanting to help out, then, you know, and the videos become better quality, we get more show ideas, then obviously we'll keep improving. But for now we're going to make what we can with like the people we've got. If you do want to join or be a part of NTV, you know, we're looking for people to star in shows, help present shows, people to just help as extras, you know, to get in skins and stuff like that, or to, you know, like join on GTA and be like, you know, different, you know, different things. Obviously, you know, you can let us know. You can also like let Ben know. You can also let Harrison know. And stuff like that. You know, you can message our NTV Studios YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook page. So if you do want to like, you know, get to know any of the information or details about, you know, stuff, you can look on our Facebook page, which is going to be quite good. But I think this whole NTV thing is going to be a pretty decent idea. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely like buzzing for it. There is a buzz there. I'm excited to bring it back. I feel now like I'm ready to bring it back, whereas if you'd asked me like a couple of months ago, I didn't feel ready. I didn't feel confident to bring it back. There was a few issues that I was having, like internet wise and stuff, and now I'm back with a proper, you know, decent solid connection. You know, my recordings are going alright and stuff like that, and it helps me out a lot more, if you get what I mean. And it just makes it easier, you know. Now I can obviously do things that I necessarily couldn't do a couple of months ago, and it's going to be quite good. I'm quite looking forward to it. So that leaves the non-NTV related videos, such as Clubbing Year, such as you know, like when I take videos in the shed and stuff like that. That's still going to happen. I'm just going to be doing more NTV related videos on the channel. I possibly won't be streaming as much either, as I'm going to be trying to focus more on actually creating videos. I am going to go live though, for NTV. So I've had this idea. So what I'm kind of thinking of is that, you know, when we kind of like, you know, if we want to do a show that's live, what we'll do is we'll record the show like I would normally. I would edit it like I normally would. Then what I'll do is instead of uploading the video, I will live stream me playing that video in Share Factory. So you still get the advert breaks, you still get the, you know, the next on NTV, you still get the coming up on NTV, you still get the intro to the show, but you're just watching it on the live stream, if that makes sense. And then if you miss it live, you can still watch it like after it's been live, if that makes sense. But I've got some pretty decent ideas, if that makes sense, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing what we can do with NTV. So when the other NTV channels get sorted a bit more better, I will be giving you guys links to them. There is videos on both channels at the minute. There was just like a little sort of like welcome to NTV2, welcome to NTV sports shows coming soon, but for some reason I've got some form of bug and glitch and it won't let me subscribe to them, so I don't know, like we need to work on finding a way to fix that, if that makes sense. But as of right now, we're going to try and get things going first before we focus too much about what's happening there, if you get what I mean. So when can you expect to see, like new shows, like changes? So in terms of this channel, I'm going to be starting some more new shows soon. I'm going to be starting the push biking one very soon. I'm going to be starting that next week, actually. I've kind of decided next week is a good time to do it. I made the trailer this week, so next week I will do the actual push biking series. That only includes me, that only includes me. However, I might have one other person with me if someone wants to help me do it, because the rule of the show is, the rule of the push biking show is I have to cycle from the bottom of Los Santos, so that's like down here at the post OP. I've got to go right up to Paleto Bay, and throughout that whole time of cycling, like this is just for the realism, by the way, but throughout that whole like time of cycling and stuff like that, I'm only allowed one break, so I can only take one break and I can only stop for 5 minutes. So for example, like if I started the cycle and I got tired like 10 minutes after starting the cycle, and I say for example I decided to take a break 5 minutes in or 10 minutes in, and I was still in the city, and I had that 5 minutes break, that would be it. Like I would no longer be able to stop anymore. I'd have to like go the rest of the way to Paleto Bay without stopping. But when I do choose like where I'm gonna stop, I want a push biker to be in there, like a person to push bike, who I can talk to on my 5 minute break, if that makes sense, and stuff like that. And I think that's going to be quite good, so I'm quite looking forward to it. It's just going to be a nice little simple thing, how far will he cycle, you get the point, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing how it goes. And then obviously I'm going to do some other things in the future. I've got the trucking series idea, to do like Los Santos trucks and trailers type documentary styled thing, which I'm quite looking forward to doing. I'm going to do maybe a bus series where it kind of like talks about bus workers, sort of like maybe like Los Santos on the buses, which is going to be quite good. And I've obviously got other plans for game shows and stuff like that. I'm just looking forward to it in general. I've got good plans, I've got good ideas, and stuff like that.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
So yeah, I say let's bring it. Huh?
What are you calling?
I'm calling my footer. It's just out here. Because I've got a bit more cash again, so I wanna see if I never changed the wheels when I first bought when I first pimped up the car.
There's a sexy beast. I bet can you afford something like this?
What's that?
You tool. You tool.
Hey, that looks sick. What car is that? Hi, Dylan.
It's a hot rod.
What's wrong
Nice.
with it now?
Yeah, I'm just literally seeing if I can go ahead and change what I can do to the wheels. Yeah, it has got turbo.
There's nothing I can do with this car. I can make it any better.
Now that's a custom job.
There we go.
Or then make it look like this. It's still for a good price. We filmed a video today, haven't we, Ash?
Huh?
We filmed a little video today.
Yeah, it might go on to... I don't know.
I'm not too sure if it's. I'm gonna put it up because of the quality of it.
True.
Because we had one of our other.
Well, we had a person with us who didn't specifically... Like, he was alright, but...
You don't understand it as much.
No, like, well, I'll give you a pointer, like, it, like, right, what we were doing, guys, is we were playing, like, cops and robbers in Palito Bay. I was a robber, and Ben and another guy was the cop, and we were playing as a cop once, and he got the cops, he got the cops on him, and he says, I've got the cops on me, let me ring Lester. It just made it a little bit unrealistic. Like, I guess, like, no offences to him, but
All patched up.
it doesn't, you know. But we could do that, you know, like, as a show, like, for NTV2 or something.
We need Harrison to film it though.
Not if one of us signs in to that channel.
True. If it ended the live stream.
Huh?
Are you still on the live stream?
Yeah.
I might go to shop and buy a car. I've bought all the cars I want. I might buy a pearl one. What type of bike are you using to use the show anyway?
Push bike.
What type of BMX? A Scorcher?
Well, I'm doing it in I was gonna do it in story mode. Oh, then I can't have another person, can I?
No.
Jesus. I don't know. No, it's one of them racer bikes.
Well, it's most expensive.
Yeah, because that's what I found in story mode when I made the trailer.
Yeah. I'm saying, don't buy the BMX. Legendary Buster. Not what I meant. Suck. what we got here.
I'm near the
Else-
beach.
I might. When we load your life, I might tell you something.
Do you know what I always... Do you know what filters always remind me of?
What?
A teenager's first car.
Let me have a look. Oh, my buy filter. How channel?
What filters? You can't buy them. I don't think.
Kind of.
You gotta find them on the street.
No, how have you got filter then?
I found it on the street.
And you didn't.
I did.
I said, what vehicle do you? What vehicle you getting you on? Oh, get my filter.
Huh?
I said, what vehicle you getting you on? Oh yeah, my filter. My filter.
Yeah, my mechanic delivered it.
Yeah. So if you delivered it, what shop did you buy it from?
You can't buy them from a shop.
If
And-
you buy it.
You gotta find the car on the street. Like, it's not on the Southern San Andreas. But once you've... Like, you can save it once you've found it on the street.
You love filters.
Oh great, I've just dyed my car. I got it stuck in water. And it took all the lights out. Well, that's good. Piece of... Can't bloody believe that. That car is for sale online. I've never seen it. I'll say this, I've never seen it.
Where you need to be?
Yeah. I am on the beach. Oh well, that car's had it.
I've got a video idea too. That's cool. I've got quite a good video idea.
Oh yeah. Ha! It didn't even blow up once it's in the water. That's quite funny, is that? It got me the cops though. That's sick how it doesn't even affect the car. I don't think it's on Benny's Motorworks.
Is that what I said?
That's what someone in the stream said.
Wanna have a look?
Because you can't pimp it at Benny's.
What do you need exactly? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
No, it's not on Benny's.
No, I didn't think it would be.
Because it would be on the cheapest one, wouldn't it? It would be on the cheapest one because it's the worst one.
I'm gonna kill you!
I can get money anytime I want to get money. How the fuck have you died?
Cops.
Well done.
Yeah, I know you can. You can pimp an Elegy and Benny's, I know that.
need you to run me.
I've got no car. Are you stuck as well? Nah. Has your car cut out?
Yeah. It's yours.
Yeah. It's had it.
Oh no, I don't want to leave it.
Look, it doesn't damage either when you can kick it all day.
I didn't shoot it.
Ow.
Shit, you got right with my gun.
Well, I'm gonna leave the stream anyway.